Justice denied. This is the building where the will of the people was removed from them and gutted before their very eyes for the entire world to see. This is the federal courthouse in downtown Phoenix, Arizona, a testament to the power of the federal government and a symbol for how far removed it is from the daily lives of its own people. Glistening, gleaming, cold, distant. There's not much for me to say that you don't already know. You've seen the pictures on TV, you've read about it on the internet and in the papers. Now, see events through my eyes. The first thing you need to know is that what you saw on TV was framed for you, managed and exaggerated. The pictures and video you're seeing were taken during the week that SB 1070 was due to take effect. Protests were planned every day leading up to the day the law was supposed to start, and I was there for all of them, not as a protester, but simply as an observer. The media was in force everywhere. At some points, there were more reporters than there were protesters. It is amazing what a circus it was. Most days, there weren't more than 30 protesters down at the state capitol, and the majority of them didn't speak English. It's really hard to feel sorry for someone when you can't even understand what they're saying to you. It was extremely hot out, but still, with over 400,000 illegal immigrants estimated to be in the state of Arizona, you would have thought more people would have turned out. You see, the media is making a mountain out of a molehill. Univision was there from day one, but other than discussing the issue, they didn't have much to report because the protesters were very timid, to say the least. Here, some people believe that praying will get them American citizenship. Well, they're not alone. There are millions of people all over the globe who pray to become Americans. CNN came out, but nobody likes them, so they were distant and off to themselves. This piñata has SB 1070 written on it. Watch what's about to happen. It's sad when you have to use your children to make a political statement. It only shows what kind of shaky ground you're on. On Thursday, the day SB 1070 was to take effect, things got a little heated in front of the Phoenix City Hall. Protesters had to be separated. There were roughly, 10 200 anti-SB 1070 protesters and 5 in favor. See what it was like. I was not impressed by the protesters. Most of them are low intelligence and don't even know what they're talking. Some of them are mentally ill. Here's an interesting thing that I noticed while I was filming. In the crowd around me, there were only English speakers. It suddenly appeared that the Americans in the crowd had segregated themselves randomly somehow, or unintentionally, from those who spoke Spanish. It was an interesting event to allow you to see that even in the midst of protests, subconsciously Americans stick together, even if they disagree.
So you guys want to continue to spend all your tax dollars on illegal citizens?
I don't pay no taxes. I wouldn't get y'all nothing. If it was up to me, I'd give you my birth certificate and social security card now and take me back where you got me at.
It's dollars. It's the same shit you wipe your ass with. It's just money, man. That shit ain't shit.
So, sir,
First y'all gonna start with them, and then y'all gonna come out the other.
I'm unemployed. I'm unemployed.
You're saying that you are not willing to do the jobs that the Mexicans do? Is that what
I'll
you're
do
saying?
anything.
Okay.
I'll do anything to take care of my family.
So then the
Just like the
exactly.
Mexicans.
Okay.
They do the same shit. So the whites are going to prevent that shit.
So then aren't you angry
America's gonna
that
prevent
illegal
that shit in
citizens are
Arizona.
taking your jobs as illegal citizens?
No,
What about the
no,
illegal
ain't.
Canadian that coming from the top of the country? Ain't nobody stopping them. Ain't nobody stopping them Canadians that's coming in up top. No, just down here.
Get passed around.
Sir,
It's the same shit.
Sir, Arizona is not the first state to initiate
Hey, I gotta say something to your ignorant ass. If you think the Mexicans are stealing your jobs, man, you don't know a damn thing. It's this system, this capitalist system that we live in, that sent the jobs up to Mexico. Then they sent the jobs up to China so that they can make even more money. And then they forced people to come here because they destroyed their economies. And then when they got here, they exploited them for minimum wage or even less. And then terrorized them by Minutemen like that. That's why we say we don't have an immigration problem. We have a capitalism problem. We don't have an immigration problem. We have a capitalism problem. And the solution is revolution.
What do you say after seeing something like that? Well, I have nothing to say. I'm literally speechless. Reason falls on deaf ears. That's why if you want to convince someone about this law, if you want to convince people about the need for immigration enforcement, you're going to have to do it yourself, in private, one-on-one, in a civilized setting. Don't bother coming out to protest, because you're not going to change anyone's minds. People who are here are not interested in reason. And to those who say that the state government of Arizona was not prepared for rioting, you are wrong. There was police presence everywhere. This here is only a small portion of what I witnessed. The cops seemed more than eager to, let us say, sedate the crowd if called upon to do so. Come to your own conclusions and understand that the media and special interest groups are pushing this issue. It is not as widespread as you are led to believe, and there are nowhere near as many protesters as the television manipulates you into thinking. Good day.